Heading to the shooting range for the first time can be an exhilarating yet daunting experience. Here's what you should expect and how to prepare for your first day at the range. Before you go, familiarize yourself with gun safety, learn the 4 fundamental rules of gun safety, treat every firearm as if it's loaded. Never point the gun at anything you're not willing to destroy. Keep your finger off the trigger until ready to shoot. Be sure of your target and what's beyond it. Check range rules, look up the specific rules and requirements of the range you're visiting. Ranges might have different policies on ammunition types, firearm calibers, or even dress codes. Gear up, eye and ear protection, essential for safety. Ranges might provide these, but bringing your own ensures a good fit. Appropriate clothing, dress for the weather, wear closed-toe shoes, and consider clothing that isn't too loose to avoid catching on equipment. Ammo and firearm, if you're bringing your own, ensure you have enough ammunition and that your firearm is properly cased for transport. Know your gun, if you're using your own firearm, practice basic disassembly, cleaning, and loading at home. If renting, be ready to learn quickly. At the range, check in, you'll need to register and possibly sign waivers. Be prepared with ID and payment if there's a fee. Safety briefing, many ranges provide a safety briefing. Pay close attention, this will cover range-specific rules, emergency procedures, and how to use the range facilities. Rental and setup, if renting a firearm, the range staff will guide you through the selection process, explaining the basics of the gun. Setup at your shooting station. This might involve setting your target distance, loading your magazines, and preparing your firearm. Shooting lanes, lanes are typically divided by barriers or partitions. Always keep your muzzle pointed downrange. Loading and unloading. Follow the range's protocol for loading your firearm, often done with the gun pointed downrange or in a designated area. Shooting, start slow. Focus on safety first, then on fundamentals like grip, stance, sight alignment, and trigger control. You'll find that recoil might be more or less than expected. Adjust your stance and grip accordingly. Range commands, listen for commands like cease fire or commence firing. These are critical for safety and should be followed immediately. Checking targets, when it's safe, usually during a ceasefire, you or the range staff will move targets closer to check your shots. Safety is paramount during this time. Common experiences, recoil, it might surprise you, especially with larger calibers. Start with lighter recoiling guns if possible. Noise, even with ear protection, it's loud. Get used to the sound as part of the experience. Excitement and nerves, it's normal to feel a bit anxious or excited. This can affect your shooting, take deep breaths to steady yourself. After shooting, clean up, clean your firearm if you've brought your own. Ranges often have cleaning stations for this purpose. Dispose of spent casings or pick them up if the range allows or requires it. Reflection, think about what went well and what you can improve on next time. Shooting is a skill that improves with practice. Safety check, ensure your firearm is unloaded before leaving the range area, and secure it in a case or holster. Final tips, ask questions, don't hesitate to ask range officers or experienced shooters for advice or clarification on anything. Stay hydrated and take breaks, shooting can be physically and mentally demanding. Enjoy the process, remember, your first time is about learning, safety, and having fun. Success isn't just about hitting the bullseye, it's about learning to handle firearms responsibly. By understanding what to expect and preparing accordingly, your first day at the range can be a positive introduction to the world of shooting sports. Remember, every seasoned shooter was once a beginner, so embrace the learning curve.